Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. All right, folks, hold on to your hats because what I'm about to tell you could be a real game changer for the Giants' defense and by extension their entire season. Rumors are swirling around, and reputable sources, including Adam Schefter, are indicating that the San Francisco 49ers are seriously pondering a blockbuster trade involving their star linebacker, Fred Warner. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Fred Warner is one of the best at what he does, a true maestro on the defensive side, and he's proven time and again that he's a game changer. So if the Giants manage to pull this off, it could be one of those moves that defines a franchise's future for years to come. Let's talk about the context first. The 49ers, currently sitting at 5-9, are in a tough spot. They're battling some injuries and trying to regroup after a somewhat disappointing season. Their defense, especially their linebackers, have been solid but not invincible. Warner, though, has been a standout, an absolute leader on the field. He's been putting up incredible stats this season with 145 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 5 interceptions, and a PFF grade of 91. 2, which ranks him among the very best linebackers in football. This grade isn't just good, it's elite. His coverage efficiency with an EPA of -0. 37 shows how impactful he is in pass defense, and his run-stopping ability is equally impressive with a win rate of 47%. Even after missing a game due to a concussion in Week 10, Warner's overall performance remains stellar. Throughout his 9-year career, he's amassed around 900 tackles, 25 sacks, and 18 interceptions, making him a true cornerstone of any defense he's on. Now the 49ers are reportedly considering trading Warner for a package that includes a first-round pick and a third-round pick from the Giants. Why would they do that? Well, the team is prioritizing building up their offensive line and other young talent, especially after their recent trade for Christian McCaffrey. They're also looking at the hefty $27 million cap hit Warner carries next season, which they see as a bit too much given their current roster priorities. Plus, with odds of winning the Super Bowl at +15-0, they seem more focused on rebuilding with younger players rather than chasing a championship with a veteran like Warner who's making a big financial splash. For the Giants, this isn't just a move, it's a potential franchise-defining moment. The team is currently toot-well, with their defense needing leadership and stability, especially after losing McFadden for part of the season. Their run defense has been allowing around 150 yards per game, which is a big problem. Warner, who's been leading in tackles and coverage, could step in and bring that much-needed veteran presence and playmaking ability. His impact could be immediate and profound. If they land him, projections suggest that his tackle efficiency could improve by about 30%, and they could see a 15% reduction in points allowed. That's huge. Imagine what that would mean against top offenses like the Cowboys, who rush for around 220 yards per game. Warner's presence could be the difference maker in limiting those rushing yards and turning the game in the Giants' favor. What makes Warner such a perfect fit for the Giants? Well, his football IQ is off the charts. He's the kind of linebacker who can neutralize tight ends and slot receivers, which is a huge advantage in today's pass-heavy NFL. His ability to read plays and react quickly makes him a nightmare for offenses, and his tackling is consistently reliable. If he joins the Giants, it's not just about adding a player, it's about elevating the entire defensive unit. The secondary would breathe easier with a linebacker who can cover ground, make tackles, and create turnovers. His stats against the run with a projected +2. 0 tackles for loss per 100 snaps, and his knack for forcing turnovers, about 9 additional per season, are exactly what the Giants need to turn their defensive struggles around. From a tactical standpoint, Warner's intelligence and leadership could help turn the Giants' defense into a more cohesive and disciplined unit. It's reminiscent of the Willis era in San Francisco, where a dominant linebacker could anchor an entire defense and set the tone for the team. The Giants' defense, which has been middling at best, could become a nightmare for opponents with Warner in the middle. His ability to neutralize tight ends, as well as his tackling and coverage skills, would make him a perfect fit in Wink Martindale's aggressive, blitz-heavy scheme. And let's not forget, adding Warner would likely increase the Giants' Super Bowl odds significantly, from plus 50-0 to around plus 20-0, because he's that kind of game changer. Looking ahead, this move could be transformative. The Giants are in a bit of a rebuild phase, and adding a player of Warner's caliber could accelerate that process. His leadership, football IQ, and production would give the team a vital boost, especially on defense, which has been a weak point this season. The NFC East is no longer just a division of contenders. It's a battleground, and having a player like Warner could tip the scales in favor of the Giants. The team has already shown that they're willing to make bold moves, and this trade, if it materializes, could be the boldest of all. It's a move that says, we're serious about contending and we're willing to invest in our future. And honestly, with the right coaching and development, Warner could be the centerpiece of a dominant Giants defense for years to come. Now, it's worth mentioning that the 49ers are known for being cautious about giving up their top players, especially someone like Warner, who's been so instrumental. They see him as a core piece for their future, and they're not just going to give him away easily. The odds of a trade happening are currently at plus 15-0, but if the Giants can put together an attractive package, most likely including that first-round pick, they could tempt the 49ers to part ways with their star linebacker. And let's face it, for the Giants, this isn't just about one player. It's about transforming their entire defense and setting themselves up for a much brighter future. In the end, this is a story that could define the offseason for the Giants. It's a move that could bring a new level of leadership and playmaking to a team that desperately needs it. Warner's intelligence, experience, and production make him a perfect fit, and if the Giants pull it off, it could be the beginning of a new era, one where the defense is no longer a liability, but a real strength. Plus, think about the morale boost for the team, the fans, and the entire organization. A move like this signals that the Giants are serious about competing, about winning, and about making a statement in the NFC East and beyond. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Do you believe this trade will happen? And if it does, how do you see Warner fitting into the scheme? Could he be the missing piece that finally pushes the Giants over the top? Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Giants news. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and whatever happens, you can count on us to bring you the most comprehensive coverage out there. Let's go, Giants!